In the flyweight division at UFC 283, your first pay-per-view event of the year. This is a co-main event. It was the main event, but it got pushed down. Deiveson Figueiredo, 21-2, takes on Brandon Moreno, comes in at 20-6, and this is for the flyweight title. Moreno, 2 inches taller at 5'7". He's got a 2-inch reach advantage as well, 70-68. Both guys fight right-handed. Both guys land about 3.5 significant strikes per minute, although Moreno's average is slightly better, but very close. Both guys have a takedown average of about 1 takedown every 2 rounds. So the numbers are completely even. You can see why this is the 4th installment of this fight. Figueiredo has a 58% takedown defense. That's not great. Moreno a little bit better at 68%. But a good thing about this prediction is we have several fights between these guys before that we can break down. Now let's go back to the first one. Okay, back at UFC 256, this fight ended up being a draw. Figueiredo outstruck Moreno barely, 137-132, but Moreno had 4 takedowns compared to 2 for Figueiredo. So a draw is not a bad. It was a majority draw. It wasn't a bad decision because when you look at the numbers, it's very close. You know, one guy led in significant strikes, the other led in takedowns, so very close. Then you get into the second fight. This is the one where Brandon Moreno came back and won. He outstruck Figueiredo 47-24, had 2 takedowns to 1, and landed the rear naked submission to win the fight in the 3rd round. And that was the only finish between these guys when they fought. In the 3rd fight, Deiveson Figueiredo came back and got the unanimous decision victory, but he got outstruck 105-86. However, he did have 2 takedowns to 1 over Moreno. Questionable decision, but it is what it is. So, all in all, these guys are 1-1-1 against each other. And sometimes you see these rematches and multiple rematches, things like that, and you question them. But this is the ultimate situation where guys should be facing each other 3 and now 4 times. Because, again, they both got 1 win and they have a tie against each other. So it's completely even down the middle. Now, in the last 2 fights, keep note, Brandon Moreno dominated in significant strikes. Okay, takedowns were pretty much even, 3 takedowns apiece, but Moreno led in significant strikes. So that's something to keep an eye on in this fight. Moreno's got to continue to land more significant strikes, but he's got to have good takedown defense and stay away from the takedowns. He might have to be a little more active, and that's the trouble for Moreno, right? To get the decision against Figueiredo, he's got to be more active, but at the same time, it exposes him to takedowns. So it's a tricky field here that Moreno's navigating through, but I got to believe in him this time that he's going to get the job done. I have yet to see Figueiredo dominate him, but we have seen Moreno dominate Figueiredo. So that's what makes this fight very interesting. It really could go either way, making a prediction tough to, have good footing on, but I like Brandon Moreno. Number 1, I like the guy. Number 2, I want to see him win. And number 3, I think he can win. So in my opinion, Moreno wins this fight by decision, which is going to be the hardest way for him to win the fight. But I do believe he's going to go to a decision, and he's going to get the decision this time with more activity and better takedown defense. He'll move to 21-6, in my opinion, reclaim the flyweight title. Could we have a 5th fight? Who knows? Figueiredo will fall to 21-3, flyweight division, UFC 283.